Hi everyone, I'm Sam, and this tarot spread is for my Cancer Risings, my Cancer Moons, and my Cancer Suns. This is for Vedic astrology, and your rising sign will probably be the most accurate out of all of the signs, so make sure to watch that video. And of course, if you want to get the whole spectrum, watch all three. Watch your rising, moon, and sun. I also posted a video about this full moon in Vedic astrology and what it's all about and rituals that you can do and all that, so you can watch that video before you watch this video or after you watch this video or whenever. This tarot spread, I will be asking the questions: what have you brought into your life the last 6 months? What do you need to shine a light on? Where do you need to protect yourself? Where do you need to be more selfless? Where do you need to be more selfish? And what do you need to release for spiritual wealth? So let's get into it. I will be pulling from the Game of Thrones deck, the Ascended Masters deck, the Soul Coaching deck, and the Answers Are Simple deck. Okay, so Cancer, what you guys brought into your life past 6 months? You had 8 of Spears reversed. So I feel like you guys actually brought a lot of stuff into your life. Like, this year has been very eventful for Cancers, you know what I mean? However, I feel like it's almost like it's been going so fucking fast that you're almost like missing some stuff, or like there's been like delays or false starts, or just it's like there's just some stuff that's like meh. And the reason why I say like maybe you've just been kind of like either overwhelmed or moving too quickly with everything right now is because, one, like, I mean, 8 of Spears, you know, it's a bunch of spears flying through the sky. And then what you need to shine a light on is Knight of Swords reversed. And Knight of Swords reversed is when you've kind of just been go, 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 but you're literally like not thinking anything through because you're just go, 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 go. So I almost feel like you're like stepping on your own, you're stepping over your own feet, you know, a lot of the time. Or not a lot of the time, but this year, you know, Cancers. Because where you need to protect yourself more, you have King of Swords. And this could mean one or two things. This could either mean that there actually is someone in your life who is like the King of Swords, who's very like sharp and intense with the way they think, and very like very intellectual and very logical, that you kind of need to protect yourself from. Or this means that you need to protect yourself from your own freaking mind sometimes, from being too one way of thinking, or too cutthroat, or too intense. The only reason why I feel like it's you guys actually that needs to protect yourself from your own mind is because we also have Queen of Swords here reversed for what you need to release for more spiritual wealth. And when I say spiritual wealth, I mean what you guys need to release to connect with your higher self, to connect with the universe, to connect with God, whatever. And Queen of Swords, which reverse, what you need to release is literally being like too much of a bitch, or being too like just being too like emotionally like you know, like Cancers are known for being very emotional, but at the same time being very making decisions with their emotions. So it doesn't necessarily mean that like, you know, someone hurts your feelings and you'll go cry for a week. It's just like someone hurts your feelings, you're like, okay, bye, you know. So that breathe, you know, on that. So those two are here. The King and Queen of Swords are here, and they're both very intense. So Cancers, be careful of being too logical, or being too intense, or being too bitchy, you know what I mean? Like things like that. So what you guys need to be more selfless, Cancers, is 10 of Coins reversed. So that just basically means that you guys really need to be more selfless when it comes to your family, particularly if the older generation, or if you are part of the older generation, be more selfless towards the younger generation. If you're part of the younger generation, be more selfless towards the older generation, because you also have Paramahansa Yogananda, which represents choose peace, okay? He brought yoga to the Western world, and he's very much someone who always preached that if you bring peace and like talk from a place of compassion and unconditional love, things will just be so much better than coming from a place of like anger. So when it comes to family, Cancers. I know that's a really weird thing, but this is actually a very interesting spread. I feel like all the attributes of Cancer like are being contradicted in the spread, but I mean, whatever. And where you guys can be more selfish, though, is the Magician. So, the Magician reversed, where you can be more selfish. I feel like you guys can actually be more selfish when it comes to you and your resources. So like if you guys need to take a class, or if you guys want to reawaken like an old talent of yours or an old hobby, like now's the time to do it. Like if you needed to work on something for work, or like anything like that, if you need to work on something like a talent or a skill or some sort of resource for you, like definitely do that. Because we have grace, we have light here. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe, and my light radiates through my life and the world around me. So just know that the universe does have little gifts for you, okay? You also have give it to God here. You have to give it to God. So give it to God is just like give all your problems out to the universe. So it's like release. You guys really have to release a lot of stuff, I feel like. This full moon, like release like anxieties and things like that. Because you guys are moving forward. You guys are. There's just some conflict here when it comes to like you guys emotionally kind of being a little too, you know, and the thing is, what's causing that, you got filled well as well. So that just means that your inner vessel, your soul is really tired right now. This also could just mean you in general. Like you might just be really tired right now and just like, like I don't even want to like deal with it. Like you almost want to like sleep all day, or you don't want to talk to anyone, or just something like you're just tired. So I really feel like this also goes along with a Magician. Like you guys really have to just give back to yourself right now, and you guys really need to lead with compassion more. Slow down, lead with compassion more, give back to yourself when it comes to resources and spirituality, anything that brings you peace, and really like try and make up with your family. You know what I mean? Know that the universe has gifts for you, and know that you are a shining light. No matter what, you're still a shining light. Okay? So yeah, I hope that this helped you, Cancer people. If you want to get a full spectrum of what's going on for you this full moon, make sure to watch your rising moon and sun signs. And you can also watch the video about this full moon in general. And I hope this helped you guys. Thank you, Cancer.